Well, hello everybody, and welcome to Monday Night Training. Um, y'all, okay, I'm really excited. We, but I'm excited, but we have only got 3 more days to get your not only your free X bundle, but the free product that everybody wants. I'm just telling you. So I don't know if y'all saw my little sneak peek flyer, but I had to take it down. I misunderstood the rules. So, but I'll tell you guys that are on here, something's coming this month. And you want it. It's gonna sell out. Just like what's the last one that we had sold out in 12 hours? What do we have? We had something. What's the last thing they released?
The pomegranate collagen.
The passion fruit.
Oh,
Passion fruit. Yeah, that's
Passion
what it
fruit.
was.
It sold out in 12 hours. This is going to sell out in 12 hours, if not sooner. So getting one in 3 days, getting one by signing people up is going to guarantee you at least one. So you know that you'll get it. So I was looking at our numbers before I got on here, and Vicky has one, Nancy has one, and that's it. So that's what I'm going to train on tonight. And I don't know about Tammy's team, who has them on there, but I just know on our team, that's it. So let's talk about, do y'all want to know where to find people and how to get the rest of your people in the next 3 days? I mean, would that be something good to know? Because I have been sitting here racking my brain trying to figure out in 3 days where I'm going to find my other 3 people, because I've only got 2. And if there's a contest like this, I'm usually like, bam, bam, I've already got 2 or 3. But I know that Jan Berg had talked about doing the 1, 2, 3, pull the Band-Aid off thing. And I'm doing that, but that's not going, I don't think that's going to get me there fast enough that with what I need. So I've got a list of some things that are going to help us get those in the next 3 days. So number one, and this is probably more important than anything else that you can ever do. This is probably going to be your best shot. Call, and we are not messaging anymore. You need to get on the phone. Call your old customers and old partners that have not ordered in 6 months and are past their renewal date. They are eligible for a new account. Not only just a new account where they can get an X bundle, X plus, or X advance, and that can count as your one. They are also eligible to come in, if they're an old partner, come in and get every single one of their bonuses again. I don't care if they got the quick starts last time. I don't care if they earned a trip last time. If they have not ordered in 6 months and they are past their renewal date, they can get a new account and they can requalify for all of the stuff. Okay. So that is number one. That's the first place you're going to find people. And the second place you're going to find people, and are you ready for this? Because this is going to be crazy, and I'm about to post this, and I don't know if anybody else has thought of it because I haven't seen it out there, but I'm going to make a big post that says, get a free X bundle. Free X bundle. Absolutely free. No purchase necessary. Free $294 X bundle. The way they can do that, you sell 5 kits. You just sell 5 X bundles, and I'm going to give you mine for free. So if they're not signed up, guess who gets those people? If they don't want to sign up and they don't want to pay the money and all they want to do is get their free kit, they can go find 5 people to buy an X bundle. I will sign them up under me, and I will gladly give them the free X bundle kit that I'm going to get because of their efforts. And if you have 4 or 5 people going for that, and they start sending you people in the next 4 or 5 days, in the next 2 or 3 days, that could easily help you get the 5 people that you need. I mean, there's so many people that say I can't afford it. And what I want you to do is go to your messenger, and I want you to put in your messenger expensive, the search thing, expensive, can't afford. And then it will pull up every message from somebody who has said it's too expensive or I can't afford it. And then you can send them a message and say, I know we've talked about this before, and I know you didn't have the money to buy it. I've got a way that you can get yours absolutely free without paying one dime out of pocket. And I would put a time on it. I would say, but you've got to get your first 2 in the next 3 days. Get them on it. I'm going to tell you something. There is a girl that she ordered Singular, and she's one of my customers. And she sold enough rainbow vacuum cleaners to earn a cruise. She got her rainbow vacuum cleaner free, and then they gave her a free cruise. Do you know how many rainbow vacuum cleaners that had to have been? She just did it. Like, I called her and I was like, sister, if you can sell them rainbow vacuum cleaners, you can make a killing with Singular. I mean, people will do stuff. If you tell them they can get something for free, they will, especially if they don't have to do anything but tell people. You've got people out there that will bust their butts to find 5 people so they can get their free X bundle. So that is probably, that's just gold right there. But when you do that, I am like, I've got a couple of people who have been interested, and as soon as they send me their first person, I am going to talk to them and say, look, you can either get an X bundle free, or you can get an X bundle free plus an extra $500 this month. Put it on Affirm, get it on Klarna, put it on Affirm, make your first payment, and then your first person is going to cover your first payment. And then we'll get you all of your money to pay for your X bundle, and then get you some extra money in your pocket this month. See what I'm saying? So, but immediately I'm going to find the people to get their free X bundle, and I'm going to make a big post on my Facebook, on my stories, on my Instagram, and I'm going to say, get a free X bundle, absolutely free, no purchase necessary. Or just say free X bundle, no purchase necessary. Yes, it's absolutely free. And then when I'm going to call them. I'm not going to message them. You have to call me. If you want the information on how to do this, you have to call me, and I'm going to tell them. So, and they're going to have to do it. I'm not going to sit and then put me in 100 chats of people that aren't interested. They're going to have to call the people that they know are looking for weight loss. They can put a post. I'll throw them a post up, all kinds of stuff. And I'm going to tell them, and guess what? The people that you're talking to can get theirs free as well. So it's going to be just a trickle down effect. Have a party in person or online. If you, I know Bama team has a party scheduled for the 19th. Find some people to do a party for you in the next couple of days. Just say, I'm trying to earn this thing, and I'm trying to earn a, whatever it is. I'm trying to earn a free product, a brand new product. Tell them. It's okay to tell people what you're trying to do. People are so much more likely to help you than they are to help themselves. Proven fact. People are so much more willing to do something as a favor to you than for you to do a favor for them. So tell them what you're going for. Ask them to do a party. We've got all the scripts still in boards. We can do a 48-hour party. We can do a quick turnaround. So tomorrow you can find all the people, and we could do it the next 2 days. We could start and do it the 14th and 15th. and have just like a blitz, 48-hour blitz or something. We talked about talking to your fencers, the ones that say they can't afford. You could go back through, your messenger too and see the people who you sent pricing to and go back through all that. You can put the script, the actual pricing script in your search, and it will bring up everybody that's already got pricing. So there's a lot of ways to target and find people that you're actually looking for. Now, if somebody tells me, if somebody tells me that they can't afford something, I've got them in Teamsy, and I've got that tag money. I've just got money as a tag in Teamsy. So that's one of the things I'm going. What else? Run a promo. You can run your own promo. And because I'm telling you, that product is good, really good. But run some kind of promo where you're going to give, half your commission back. You don't have to wait for a flash sale. You can run a promo and say today only, or 48 hours only. You can do your own blitz. 24 hours only, today only, and however you want to do it. But you're the CEO of your company. There's no roles for you. You don't have to wait for me to do something. You don't have to wait for anybody else to do something. You can do what you need to do in order for your own business to grow. So those are my suggestions for doing that. Does anybody else have any other suggestions other than those? Anybody?
Off the top of your head, do you know what the commissions are for all three of the bundles?
I do. The X bundle is $42. The X Plus is let me think. Is it $385? $400? No, how many points?
Isn't it?
345.
345?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that would be $69. And the advance is how many points is the advance? 400?
425, I think.
425. So that would be $85. So 42, 69, 85.
Melissa, tell
Yeah.
them how they can figure that so they'll know on anything how to determine
20%
the.
of your point value. Your commission's 20% of your point value. And that's only on Rapid Rewards. That's only the first month. Second month, it's and that's for your first line. So second month, your residual earnings are 10% on your first line. And it's of the point value. So Rapid Rewards count the whole month too, just so you know. Okay. So also, in order to get that X bundle, you have to have at least one partner. The way you do that is you tell everybody there's $49.95 fee. That's to give you your own affiliate links, and that's for the entire year. And just it's part of the fees. I don't ask them. I just tell them you're gonna pay a $49.95 fee. It's gonna last you all year, but we're gonna get that money back. That's going to give you your affiliate links. It's gonna make you a brand partner with me, and you're going to be able to have other people use those. So just don't make it an option. I'm just telling them that they need it. And that's basically people. If they don't, then they don't. If they say, well, I don't think I want to pay that extra. Well, okay, but initially, I don't say, would you like to do this or this? I just say, this is what we're going to do. And then if they balk about it, then I'll say, okay, we can always do it later. But, do your promo, do your percentage off for coming in as a partner. Make that a requirement. It's your promo, you can do whatever you want to, but you got to have at least one partner. So if you tell every single person to be a partner, surely you're going to get 1 out of 5, so because you got to have one. Okay. Anybody else? Anything else on that?
I've got a question. When you tell them that and then they get into their XPO, do you train them through the XPO?
What do you mean?
How to find things or there must be a video, or is there a video that they can look at to learn how to navigate their business?
Oh, honey, it's X Brand Partners. They've got a whole thing on how to onboard new partners.
Okay.
But the best thing is to get them on the phone. Get them on the phone and give them one thing to do at a time, and just say, and what I'm doing is I'm like, go do this, and call me back. Then go do this, call me back. And I mean, there's a whole social marketing thing on boards under X Brand Partner, onboarding new partner. And it tells you exactly what to send them, what to say, but getting them on the call to begin with to build that relationship is crucial.
Yes, but as far as the XBO, is that our responsibility to train them on that too?
Oh, I don't.
On the back office, do you do that? You train it?
I do it as a need to know basis. I mean,
Okay.
if they ask me a question, I'm not going to overwhelm them. So I train as I go. So if they ask a question, I will stop what I'm doing, show them where the answer to that question is, and then wait till the next question. So I don't go and say, oh, this is this and this is this, and they'll be so overwhelmed. I just want them to start signing people up. That's my only goal for a brand new person. Let's get some people signed up. Let's duplicate. So when you first came in, did somebody sit down and explain the whole back office to you and expect you to know it? Do you remember? I mean, did that happen?
No, I figured it out.
Yeah, that's what most people do.
Okay.
So that's how I did
Well,
it too.
and Melissa, there's also, and Jill, there's also the Learn that
Oh,
is
yeah.
new. It is a plethora of information that's in our back office, and it's just videos and little things that tell us about the different reports. And
But I'm
Melissa,
still
I know you said get them on the. No, I don't do any of that till they hit manager.
Yeah.
Really, because you just want to hold their hand and
it.
take them step by step.
Yeah. Yeah. When
And
the
don't
manager
you think too, Melissa, that it's key to be on the phone with your new X Brand partner daily.
Yeah.
Helping them.
Yeah. That's it. Tammy does really, really good at that. All right. Anybody else? This is an open forum tonight. So ask questions, give suggestions, tell us what's working for you, tell us what's not working for you. Okay. All right. So I have posted daily activities for you guys on the leaders page. I've done it twice now. And everybody's saying, I want my 5 people. I want to grow this month. I want to make my business work. And Bambi's the only one that completed that whole list the first day. And well, not including Tammy. Tammy completes it every day. But from our team, one person. So, and not making the phone call is not completing it. Doing the phone call tomorrow is not completing it. It took me 28 minutes. I timed it yesterday. It took me 28 minutes, including my phone call, to complete the entire list. And I did it yesterday evening because I was at church all day. So 28 minutes is how long it took me to add the people, send the messages, do my post, do all the things, and make a phone call. And I got somebody on a vision call. 28 minutes. So sending the messages and just doing the same old monotonous thing is not going to get you there. You can't keep doing the same thing and think that your results are going to be any different than they were last week, last month, last year. We've got to do something different. So that's why I went and posted those. So everybody here wants their business to grow, right? I mean, is there anybody who is just who's here because they love us? I mean, some people are here for the social aspect, but I mean, I would think that everybody want to make some money. I'm giving you a roadmap on how to do it. I've signed up 6 people this month. I'm not saying that to brag. I'm saying that because I'm doing the things that I'm teaching you how to do. I've signed up 6 people with 2 partners this month. So I'm not just talking, out my butt. I know what I'm talking about. I know what's working. So that's what I'm trying to teach you, to do the things that I know is working. So if I give you a list that's like, do this, check, do this, check, and they're not hard. Do this, check. You start in the morning, you've got all day to do that. And if you've got a little extra time, go ahead and set up your call for tomorrow. If you got a little more extra time, go ahead and set up your call for Wednesday. You got a little more, go ahead and set up your call for Thursday. And that way you get a call in every single day. But if you want to do it, it's right there on how I'm doing it. And it's not going to take you a lot of time. We've got a party tomorrow night. I have been going through, calling and voice texting and doing all the things about the party tomorrow night and getting people on the phone. I almost canceled it today because I had not had any responses. And I was like, I'm calling these people again. And I started calling and I started getting in my prospect list and I started seeing, and I think I have got 4 prospects, new people that have not ordered, showing up tomorrow night. I would be thrilled with one, that one could be Lacey friend that showed up just to do a favor for a friend. That's how she got started. She showed up at a party because someone said, I've got this lady driving all the way from Kansas down here or wherever it was. It's another town. And I don't have anybody coming. Will you please just come and be a butt in the seat? And she came, left her purse in the car, stood back with her arms crossed the whole time. And she went home and she couldn't get it out of her head and she ordered. And now she's a silver ambassador, multi-millionaire, many times over, because somebody asked her to do them a favor and show up. So that's what I'm doing. I'm getting on the phone and I'm calling and saying, just please just show up. Because like Vicki said the other day, when you have people in person, we have an 87% sign up rate if you get them in person. So that's the thing to do when you do the things, actually go the extra mile. I know a lot of people on here have got parties coming up. That's why I'm talking about this. I know that North Carolina's got a bunch. I know Bama's got a bunch. I know Kendra's got one coming up. We've got one tomorrow night in Cartersville. You have got to do whatever you can do to get people there. And if the party comes and goes and you didn't have anybody show up, the only person you have to blame is yourself. And I know that's harsh. And I know that is because people say, well, I did everything. I called people. I did this. You're not doing enough if you can't get at least one person there. And it took me calling the same people twice already. And guess what? I'm going to call them again in the morning just to remind them and just to ask them one more time. But after the second time, I had more people respond to me than I did the first time. Like, because I had to call, leave voice messages, most of them, because nobody answered. But tomorrow morning, every single one of them, I'm going to voice text to them. I'm not messaging them on Messenger. I am sending them out either phone calls or voice messages on their actual phone. So go the extra step, be bold. You're not bugging them. You're trying to bless them. Right, Kendra? Kendra said that a long time ago, and it's one of my favorite phrases. So if you want it, you're going to have to work. And if you feel like you're working but doing the same things, You're going to have to switch it up. You can't keep doing the same things and expect different results. You're going to have to do more. So there is a memory jogger. And I made a picture of it. I'm going to drop it in the leaders page. I want every single person to make a list of 50 names from this memory jogger. This memory jogger has like 500 different things to jog your memory of people. I want you to write a list of 50 names, because that's one of the biggest things. I just don't know who. I don't know who I could get. I don't know who would sign up. I don't know who I could get as partner. I don't know who to talk to. Well, we're going to keep a revolving list of 50. And that one of the names on that list may be somebody that you meet in the line at the grocery store. It may be somebody, but by the end of this month, no matter what, I want a list of 50 names, not just names, but 50 names that you have connected with. Does not have to be with singular yet. It'd be great if you talked to him a couple times and then it was, but by the end of the month, I want 50 names on that list. So when you go out and about, oh my goodness, you could do every single time you go in the grocery store, you could get you 5 names. Somehow you could get you 5 names every time you go out and about. But that's what I want you to do. I want you to make a list, 50 names, not distributors, not old customers, but 50 names of people from this memory jogger. And then each day we're going to add to it. And as we start talking to these people, we're going to use like the 1, 2, 3 thing, the 1, 2, 3 Band-Aid thing, but with people we already know and people that we meet. So you're going to get people on this list and you're going to start forming a relationship with them. Okay. So that does not mean, hey, I work for Singular or I have Singular stuff and you're fat and you need this. That's not, we ain't doing that. We're going to meet them out and about, and then we're going to interact with them, which means every single day you're going to make a statement and ask a question so they respond back, and you're going to get to know people. And then when they respond back again, you're going to, again, respond to whatever they say and ask a question. And how many times is it? 18 times. Like when you have a back and forth conversation to where you have talked to each other back and forth 18 different times. So you make a statement, ask a question. That's 1. They respond and say something. That's 2. Then you respond, ask a question. That's 3. So it could take, 3-4 days. But I think it's 18 times to where that person trusts you. I think there's 18 different communications to where you learn each other. That's what you're doing. You're building a relationship. You're learning each other. So we want to have 18 different, or I don't even know how, I'll put a list down, and it may be less than that. I'll have to go back and ask Jan, but we're not going to do the stories, but we're going to do to where we're going to build a relationship, and then we're going to talk about Singular. We're going to bring it into the conversation. And I've been reading or listening to a podcast of presenting your opportunity. And it's all about how to be out and about and present your business opportunity without being icky, without being the icky person. And every single thing that this person is saying is what we've been taught here in the last few days. It is always, you don't ever talk about it to begin with, and if you are out and about and you get in this conversation with somebody and somebody says, what do you do? And you can tell them, oh my gosh, I help people make money and retire early and be able to pay for extra stuff. Well, how do you do that? I don't have time to go into it now. Let me get your information, and I'll send you some information about it. And then you get back home away from that situation. They keep thinking about it. And then you start dripping on them. You're not just going to throw up, oh, you got to do this and it's wonderful and you got to do this and you got to do this. You're still going to drip on them so you build that relationship so they know you. You tell your story. And then if there's somebody you met out and about, you meet them for coffee. talk to them a little bit about it at a time. Don't pressure them. Don't push it on them. But there are ways that you can present this business opportunity. And I'll drop the podcast down in there because it's very, very eye-opening that, this person has no affiliation with Zingular whatsoever. And the things that we have been taught just in the last couple of months about building those relationships and talking on the phone and doing the vision calls and everything is everything this guy who has no affiliation with us is saying. So it's across the board. There are ways, and it's proven ways, because people wouldn't keep writing books about it if it didn't work, So that is, so going back to the list, 50 names before the end of the month. And we're going to work on those names one at a time. So I know you say, well, what if, what if they say no? Well, the next one might not. What if they say no? Well, the next one might not. We keep going until we find the yes. And if nothing else, you're going to have 50 new friends. And they may be your customers, or they may be your new distributors 3 years from now. You never know. But at the very least, you're going to have 50 new connections, 50 new friends. So the memory jogger is really, really long. And I had a whole training, but I think we're going to stop at that because it's only 9:30. And that will still give you guys time to go and do your list. If you have not done it, you may not can make the phone call tonight, but you can do everything else. And then if you don't make the phone call tonight, you need to do 2 phone calls tomorrow. And then you can't do that any other time but today. But if you want it, you've got to work for it. And I have given you the steps of the things to do. And it's going to be getting outside your comfort zone. And it's going to be doing things that you're not used to doing. So no more sending messages. We're going to start voice texting. We want people to hear our voice and hear the excitement and hear the passion and hear why, I want you to be a part of this. Oh my goodness. And every single person hears about the business opportunity. Everyone. You start with the business, fall back on the products, period. Okay. So does anybody got anything? Is there any questions about anything? Does everybody know where the list is on the leaders page? Has everybody seen it? I will pin it just in case. But Bambi, congratulations on finishing that first day. That was awesome. Now I want everybody on this page, and I don't care if you're on my team or not, I want you to do it today. Do the other things, because seriously, the rest of them, you can get done in 15 minutes. Not hard, but do not put people in the adventure page. Put people in your own results group if you're not on my team. So don't put people in ours. Put people in your own results group. And then everything is in boards that you need as far as the messages for your results testimony group invites. The messages are in boards, but I also put exactly what to say, exactly what to do in the post. So if you have any questions, ask. And Kendra, you still doing your party Thursday?
I am.
All right. Have you got flyers and stuff or anything?
I'm phone calling people.
Okay.
I'm
If you'll
making phone calls.
give me a flyer, and this is one thing, I don't know if Tammy, if you and your team know this, but if you will get me a flyer, Taylor will send an email to every customer and every distributor within a 15 to 20 mile radius of your party and invite them as a corporate invite as well. As many touches as we can get on these people from different people, let's do it.
Yeah.
So, all right.
Okay.
So I'll help you make something. We'll do something and then we can send that out.
Okay.
Are there any
Are
questions?
you gonna send ours?
I'm sorry.
Are you gonna send ours to Taylor then?
I will. Yeah.
Thank you. Whichever one you want to use, I don't care. They're all the same except for the look.
Okay. I love it. That's so cute. So I'll do that. So I think
Can
she
you
sends
send
that
mine
about,
to Taylor?
huh?
Can you send mine to Taylor? The party's tomorrow, though.
I'm sending it to her right now, Kelly.
Okay.
And Jody that's on here, I'm sending her yours too.
Okay. Send it to her right now because she can get it out tonight. And you need to give her the zip code and tell her the the radius that you want. I've been doing 15
15's good.
or 20. I mean, the more the merrier. Okay. Anything else? Anybody got anything else? Savannah, y'all need to do a party. Even if it's a small one. Just do a small one. I know, baby, you've been feeling like crap. But if you can't do it in person, do one online. Nancy, get you a party going, sister. And we're having one tomorrow night in Cartersville. Shannon, I don't know if you can come to that or not, but if you have anybody around here, send them. So, and you guys, please remember Veronica's dad in prayer. He's been down and out for a minute. So, but we are fully believing the Lord will heal him and touch his body and completely heal him. So, anything else? Oh, and let me tell you this. I talked to, I don't know if you guys know Abby Hackley. She is she came down and did our regional training with us. And she was in a really, really bad accident in March. She was hit by a semi, broke her neck. And she has been, they're meeting with the neurosurgeon tomorrow to see if she's going to have surgery. She got messed up. So y'all please remember her in prayer, that she's in a lot of pain, constant pain. So she's still trying to be a wife and a mom and do all the things, but she is just in constant pain. So she needs a lot of prayers too. And then Sharon's sister-in-law, right? Is it your sister-in-law? I think you just saw that come through. Yeah, her sister-in-law, Annette. Remember her too. And then Kevin Scott, I don't know, y'all all know him. He's my mentor. He's got a brand new baby that was just born a couple of weeks ago, and he is in Scottish Rite with viral meningitis. So please pray for that baby. Pray that he does not run a fever for the next 24 hours. It's critical. So other than that, anybody else got anything?
We have somebody on our team, Darby, that his wife has been in intensive care for probably about 13 days now. She was put down to a different level. She was in the major intensive care. She had some organs shutting down.
Okay.
And it's real touch and go. And if we could just remember her name is Beth.
Beth? Okay. All right. Anybody else got anything? Okay. Well, let's just pray right now. Lord, we just love you and we honor you and we give you the glory for all that you've given us. Lord, I pray that you would just put a touch on all of these people who need your healing hand. Lord, I pray that you just wrap them up. I pray for the family members. I pray for the doctors and the healthcare workers and everybody that's involved in their care, Lord, that you would just put a special touch on all of them. Lord, I pray for this team. I pray that you would just open up your storehouse, Lord, and just send your blessings down to just wash over us, Lord. We know that you own it all and that you that you want to bless us, Lord. So I just pray that you send the people to us that have been praying for an answer for their finances, Lord, and let us have the boldness and let us have the confidence to tell them what we have, Lord. Don't let us miss an opportunity that you have sent to us because we're scared, and don't let fear stop us from the things that you have for us, Lord. I just pray that you would just let us reach our goals that we have. And as always, Lord, we know that all the blessings come from you. And I'm going to declare Ephesians 3:20 over this team. God will do exceedingly and abundantly more than we can think or ask, because we honor him. His blessings will chase us down and overtake us. We are in the right place at the right time. And I declare a boldness to rise up in each one of us. God is going to open supernatural doors. People are going to seek us out, and we will rise in the ranks because we give him the honor, the praise, and the glory for it all. Amen. I love you guys. Good night.